Good afternoon. Just wanted to jump on and talk about Clubhouse because it's all going a little bit crazy around this new app and social platform right now. Signed up for, well, I say signed up for it. I looked into it, put myself down for a profile, and I actually got invited in by the club's sort of founders, the people behind the app, which was quite interesting. So obviously sort of met the criteria, and to get into the app at the moment's quite hard. I mean, the other big thing to think about as well with the app is that it's only available on iPhone, so Android users are cut out of the equation here with Clubhouse. So it's fairly different in how it's working. I'm gonna show you the app. I'm going to bring it up actually and show you a Clubhouse screen. Now, I've had to mute the actual speaking content because this is what this platform's all about. Clubhouse is all about conversations in the moment, jumping in, getting involved in what's going on, and it's not about pre-creating content, putting it in there. It's very much like, literally being in a pub, in a room with loads of people or at a table, and you're all talking about something and you're all getting involved and firing in there. There's a little bit more structure than that chaos of just being able to all talk over one another. There's a sort of stage set up. There's a sort of an audience structure, and the audience is structured in terms of who's following the speakers and then people that come in behind. So I'll explain a little bit of this when I actually open up the app. But what you're going to find at the moment is that they throttled down on letting people in because it's just gone ballistic. Now, I did my first broadcast yesterday. I've had the app for about 10 days. You'll always know when someone's new on the app because they've got the celebration emoji, like the sort of cone with all the bits flying out. That sort of signifies people that are newbies. That seems to disappear after about 7 days. Now, what I'm actually going to be talking about here is still fairly new to me, but I want to share what I've discovered so far and what I'm thinking about the app because did the first broadcast yesterday. Now, you can't record these, hence the reason that I'm going to share it in a minute, but it'll be silent so you can't hear any of the speaking because I don't want to infringe the privacy policy and the actual structure of what it's about, because I don't want to lose my opportunity to be in there, because this is a great opportunity. It's a good platform, and having done a broadcast yesterday, seeing the complete opportunity to connect with people very quickly. I've been following a few people also that are using the app and how they're building their audiences, and audiences are building really quickly. It's also going to give you the opportunity to get to some really high profile people really quickly, because there's people in there just talking, and there is a structure to how this works. And I think, let me share the app with you. So I'm going to just bring up my phone now, so bear with me a second while I just take you into this, and I hope I'm not going to infringe anything here with Clubhouse, but I just want to share how this works, what it's about, and as I say, the volume's down. And when obviously you've got the volume up, it's all about the conversation that's in there, and there is a structure to it. So let me show you this, and I'm just going to bring it up on screen right now. Sorry, let me just bring that into view, so now you can see that. This is actually what they call the hallway. Now they call it the hallway as this seems to be, and I'm going to move to my phone actually and work on the phone here, so this is going to move around a little bit. This is the hallway of activity and what's going on, and the rooms that you can join. At the top there you're seeing some stuff that's scheduled, that's coming up, that they obviously feels relevant to sort of what I like and what's going on. Across the top here you can see, here's my profile, so I'll take you into my profile. Already picked up some followers, did the first broadcast yesterday. Obviously just, giving some detail about myself. So I was nominated to join by Simon Headley, who I think's very much involved with the Clubhouse setup as far as I'm aware. When you actually get into Clubhouse, the way you connect with it is through your phone. It's an app, it's iPhone only, as I've mentioned. I'm not quite sure how this works and how the privacy issues are, but I do feel that all your contacts are then accessible, because the only way you can invite someone in is that they're on your phone and they are a contact. So there's no sort of being able to send a link, etc. And actually getting the opportunity to invite someone in is quite hard. At the top here is the calendar, so upcoming for me, that there's stuff going on that I can search for. This is where also that I can actually plan. So this is an event, I could create the event description, publish this out there. Sorry, Gabriel's just come in there on Facebook and it's thrown the app out. So let me just go back in. So cancel out there. So yeah, these are all the events that are up and coming that you could go into. Notifications. So someone's pinged me here at the top here. Alex Chisnell's pinged me into a room. So basically what you can do is once you're connected to people and your followers, etc., if you're seeing a room that's interesting and you've got certain people you feel would benefit or be interested, you can ping them and you can bring them into it. So I'll show you that. So that's a notification here. Here's messages. I have 3 invites that I'm allowed to send. These are all people that are on my phone. So if you're connected to me, let me see where you sit with it all, and you may get an invite. This is the only way to get in here, and this has only just come up, and the only way that I get an opportunity, or anyone's going to get an opportunity to invite anyone in, is once you've started to be a moderator within a room, you started to use rooms, and you're a bit more involved with the app and the scenario. So really it is about your loyalty, being involved in the community. Once you start to show that, you do get the opportunity to come in here. You can go off searching for people, for rooms, conversations that are going on about particular events. You can actually create your own clubhouse, so like a club, which I'm waiting to do. But again, that's really about how much involvement I have with the app and show a commitment to doing regular slots and actually doing conversation on here, giving value. Then I get an opportunity. I've got to go through to a link and then apply for it. So this is quite constrained at the moment in terms of who can access it and what's going on, and that's good in one way, because what it's enabling is it's sort of enabling only certain people to come in and not everyone in the public to fly in, and suddenly it becomes over consumed, which I think is a really important thing. It seems to be really rolled out for coaches, mentors, entrepreneurs of real success level. So not people that just claim to be an entrepreneur, but people that are really, say, you're Peter Jones of this world, the sort of real high value people, which gives you a real opportunity, because then you can actually connect with them. And this app is connected to 2 other social platforms. It's connected to Instagram and it's connected to Twitter. The only way to then create conversations in terms of getting a direct message seems to be over to Twitter or to Instagram. It will increase your Instagram viewers, sorry. So there's opportunities of cross-platform fertilization there. Let me just bring the app back in. And I'll show you. Actually, let's go into a room. So if I go into this room right now, it's loading up.
I really kind of
So
made
let's
some
just bring
changes
that
with my
straight
life,
down.
and I'm like, wow, I can
Sorry,
actually
I'm
do
just going to
that,
have
because that
to
has been my
learn how
hindrance
to
of going on to
take that
social,
out.
because
I don't
I
know if
really
that's
don't like that.
you can actually
That's
hear
the
that. So
truth.
I don't want to have
I mean,
that
some of you may
running.
know I
But
was part
let
of
me
this huge
just
Fiverr
take that
campaign
out.
with
You
my
can leave the
face
room
everywhere,
quietly down the bottom
and I
left
literally,
there. But look, the structure there is that at the top, and let me just bring you back into this, at the top there's the stage, and that's where the moderators and speakers are. So what you're actually, if you start a room, you're a moderator. You sit on the stage and you're talking to the audience. The people that follow you are the immediate audience, so like the VIPs. So think about this in terms of a theatre, like the stalls, the circle, etc. Going back, the people that are immediately following you are in stalls. They're right up the front. The people then that just come in and are interested, who you don't know about, will sit behind those. Now, when you first enter a room, the protocol. So I'm seeing is that you sit there, you listen, look at who's in the room, look at who's on the stage, and if you want to follow those people, touch their profiles. Their profile comes up, and you can follow them. So it's a great way to start connecting. And already, I've made some good connections, and some interesting conversations came out of yesterday's broadcast, and started talking with a guy, Chris, in the States, who's really interesting. Actually picked up a couple of people who want to look at what I'm doing, how I can help them, what I'm doing currently with online courses, because that was the focus yesterday. So really good. I'm just going to bring the app back up, because I do like to be able to show you this, but I'm a bit wary in how I can stop the actual volume coming through. I'm hoping actually that based on what I just cut off, that you're still hearing me. I think that is coming through okay from what I can see on the mic. So yeah, look, the room's going on here. You've got the green button that you can press to start a room. So we could start an open room, a social room, a closed room. Each of them have particular values in terms of who's allowed in. So obviously an open room everyone could get into. And again, I'm still finding my way with this myself. I think the social room is mainly your followers, and closed room is by invite only, as far as I'm aware. So this is really interesting stuff. And as we start to look through this hallway, as they call it here, you can see all the type of different conversations. Scale your business to 7 figures, ready to make 1 million. And as soon as you go into that room, there's people to connect with. What you're seeing here, see the little speech marks against people. These are the people talking. These are the people at the front of the stage. You look to the bottom there, 783 people are in that room right now, chatting and listening to those guys, those people on the stage, mentors, coaches. You've got Grant Cardone in there, who's very well known for being big in the States with sales and his 10x program, billionaire, undercover billionaire owner, and all this type of stuff. So straight away it shows you the opportunity, and you can raise your hand again. Without, I don't know, just I'm really concerned about the volume coming in.
Where I bring you experts twice a week,
the
Mondays and
volume comes
Wednesdays
in,
at
so I'll
8.
leave quietly again because you cannot record this stuff. So when you're in the room, you can raise a hand. When you raise your hand, what happens effectively is you're putting your hand up to be involved and wanting to get on the stage and speak. The moderator, so the person controlling the room, can then unmute you and bring you to the stage. Now, good etiquette is that you always keep your microphone muted until that opportunity is that you want to speak, so it cuts down on background noise. There's also a way of applauding, which I found out yesterday, which is you hit the mute button, several times, and it flashes on and off. Effectively, that's clapping people and showing appreciation. So you could do that as well. So look, this is early days, but I'm seeing something that's very interesting here in Clubhouse, and I've got several Clubhouse rooms coming up, events that I'm going to be doing within those. And yesterday was the first time I'd done this. Literally went in. David Key, a good friend of mine who's also doing a lot of online coursework, came in. We connected straight away. We started talking, and within minutes, people just come flying into the room. And we had some really good conversations. People, were there that I just wouldn't have connected with before. It's really interesting as well. As a moderator, you can actually leave a room and pass the moderation level over to someone else, and they can continue with the room. And I have seen that one room run for 14 days consecutively, 24/7. So there's a lot going on with this platform. Whether you could get into the app right now is another thing, so you have to look at your access opportunities. I've got free invites on the phone right now. Anyone that's watching this, listening to this, I'll leave it for a few hours because people, it is a Sunday, but I wanted to come in and do this quickly because there's going to be a gold rush here and profiles are going to disappear. So, you've got to get your name registered. Lucky enough, I've got my name in there. I got invited in, which was fantastic. So they obviously feel I've got some good stuff to share based on what they've probably checked out or how the algorithm works. So there is a gold rush here. You do need to get in. You do need to claim your profile. You do need to structure your profile in a certain way. And I think I'll sit down and put some content together just to give you a little bit more of a document that you can access. And I can put that into the group page here and you can download it. So if you've got a chance to get in, get in there, get involved, claim your profile. There's going to be all sorts of conversations going on. I do believe no matter what you're doing, there's an opportunity here to actually get your voice heard and be involved in conversations. As I said, I've got free invites. I feel like Ted Rogers then. I've got free invites that are available right now. So you've got to be on my phone to be connected. If you want me to invite you into the app, then DM me, message me. If you're not already on my phone, I'm going to need your phone number. I'm going to need to make you a contact. Hopefully it'll then see you and I'll invite you in. But I won't do anything with those free invites until people have seen the video, this video, and looked at it a little bit more. So overall, just a quick sort of summary. Clubhouse, new out there, new social platform. I think it's going to be big for 2021. Right now, it's great timing. You know, it's a great way to have conversations. I'm sure there's going to be lots of support club rooms in there where people are going to be hugged and loved and looked after, which is really important right now because a lot of people are struggling on their own. So not such a bad thing. And there's lots of rooms that appear on a regular basis. It's a great way to work on a subject and just go with the flow. It's a great way to test and measure what you have to offer, because I saw that yesterday just talking to people, and people suddenly going, I'm interested in an online course, you know, how did you formulate it? So straight away, you know, the formulation that I've put together in Trello that I build the courses in now, having done my own course and learned how to do that, is quite desirable to people. So there could be another product. So yeah, really exciting times. It's a real learning curve. Did my first one yesterday, scheduled another one for tomorrow. If you're on Clubhouse, look for @Terry Carney, just based on my name at the moment, which is the best thing to do with your profile. Just go in 100% on your name, become a brand name in your individual name, rather than working as a company. I don't think that's the right thing to do. People want to listen to people, not to companies. So there's a real tip on that one straight away. And after a certain period of time and your involvement, you're going to be able to actually set up a club. So, you know, if you're doing a particular thing, so like me, I am going to set up the Digital Block Builder Club, which is going to be all things digital and how to amass a proper digital strategy, the right assets, and use digital effectively. I'm looking down at my phone constantly. You know, it's if I share it now, you'll see these are the notifications. They constantly keep coming in. Matt Andrews, you know, there's something called how to scale. So you're going to get lots of notifications coming at you, and you only get a certain period that you can turn those off for. But I'd recommend right now that you don't turn them off. Your commitment and your involvement in the app, I feel, is going to be where you're going to get something back out of it from the providers, and the usability and what you can do with it and the access that you get. First time today I've seen the opportunity to invite more people in, obviously because I did a broadcast yesterday and put detail out there. So hence the reason I'm going to do more and more, going to connect more, invite more people in, build the community, draw more people over from areas that you know I've never been connected to before. Super accelerated way right now to connect with people and increase your Twitter, your Instagram, even people into your actual websites, your landing pages, your Facebook pages. This is all going to have an impact. So it's about being able to be vocal. Lucky enough, I love talking. For me, there is a stage platform there, and there's going to be lots of subjects that I'm going to discuss. Was really hesitant yesterday that who's actually going to be bothered by what I'm saying, and this was all about what I'd learned about creating a course, and people flew in, and the conversations were fantastic. And there was a guy on there actually, Tommy, who was a choreographer and actually works on Strictly Come Dancing, and put the Bill Bailey dance together. So he was a super guy to have in there, and we had some other really high profile people that just enjoyed the conversation. So there you are. There's a quick overview of Clubhouse. I'm going to keep my eyes on how this progresses. As I say, again, there's free invites that I can do right now. If you want me to invite you into the app, because that's going to be a quick way, a quick side door in. Otherwise, you're going to probably struggle to get in there at the moment. As an early adopter, I seem to be getting that opportunity. DM me. I'm not going to just do this for a conversation in the group. I want to check out who wants to come in. It's got to add value. You've got to be connected to me on my phone. So if we're not, I'm going to need your phone number. I need to add you as a contact on my iPhone, so you can come in. So there you are, a quick overview on Clubhouse. I'm going to put something together so you can learn a little bit more about it, and it'll be downloadable in the Take Action Academy group, and that may be pushed out there as a separate product, and to get people to sign up and show some interest in what I'm doing. So it could be a great lead generator. There you are, another opportunity comes straight in. So very rare do I jump in on a Sunday. Always doing Fridays if I can, but yeah, just really wanted to share this with you and let you know. Clubhouse looking very exciting. I hope those couple of bits where the audio come in doesn't cause me any problems, because I don't want to lose out on this, because there's a great opportunity. Okay, have a great week, everyone. Enjoy this last bit of the weekend, your Sunday. I know lockdown's here. I know lots of people are struggling, but now is the time to communicate. Now is the time to do the content generation and address a lot of what you're doing digitally. It's what I did back in the first lockdown, and it's been super valuable. It's kept us going. It's made us even more business opportunities, and it's created more awareness. It's created the courses. Look, this is a positive opportunity I see right now in lockdown times. So look, get in Clubhouse, start talking to people, start listening. Beware, it's very addictive, nearly as bad as TikTok. Try and make sure that you manage your time there, and when you're going to do events and when you're going to go in and listen. Quite good for when you're out and about walking, get your daily exercise and listen to a bit of Clubhouse. So great stuff going on. Speak all soon, and have a great week ahead, everyone. Bye.